prisoner was picking the lock with a makeshift hook. Movements slow, breathing shallow. He didn't dare make a sound. The hook caught the latch. A gentle lift, the iron door clicked open. Just as he reached out to push it, a cop burst in. He locked the door behind him and collapsed against it, gasping for air. His thigh was drenched in blood. The prisoners were stunned. They just heard a barrage of gunfire outside. Martin ignored them. He walked straight to the first aid kit and grabbed the alcohol. Then, gritting his teeth, he poured it directly onto the bullet wound. Before he could steady himself, a power drill screamed to life outside the car. Someone was trying to break in by force. Prisoner Ramus saw his chance and lunged. He wrapped his hands around Martin's throat, going for the keys. Martin jabbed his fingers straight into the man's eye socket. The two grappled violently, but Martin's leg was injured. After a few exchanges, he was thrown into the corridor. At the critical moment, he pulled his gun. The situation barely stabilized, but right then a sharp smell of gasoline filled the air. The cell floor was soaked in it. Seconds later, a ball of fire was tossed through a hole. The flames exploded out of control. An old man was burned alive. While Martin scrambled to put out the fire, Ramus unlocked every cell door. The prisoners swarmed him, backing him into a corner. Just as the standoff reached its peak, the radio crackled. A stranger's voice came through. "Your gun's empty." Everyone's blood ran cold. Martin's face went white. He still had no idea what this hijacker wanted. The prisoners didn't care. They pounced like starving wolves. In the chaos, the keys hit the floor. One man was about to grab them when the blonde guy swung a fire extinguisher and cracked his skull. He snatched up the keys and screamed at everyone, "Nobody opens the door. The guy out there will kill us all." The radio crackled again. The hijacker said, "Hand over the blonde, and everyone else lives." All eyes locked onto him. The blonde broke down crying and explained the hijacker's name was Miguel. He used to be a cop. Because of his testimony, Miguel got fired. He never thought the guy would hold a grudge this long. The prisoners didn't want to hear the truth. They rushed him. In desperation, the blonde swallowed the keys right in front of everyone. Martin got knocked unconscious. When he came to, he found himself locked in the same cell as the blonde. Miguel's voice came through the radio, "I want him alive." Then the power cut out. The prisoners pried up the floorboards, looking for another way out. Nothing. Miguel was done talking. He started the transport vehicle and drove into the distance until a frozen lake appeared ahead. The vehicle stopped. The sun had just risen. Miguel stepped out, grabbed a shotgun, aimed at the ice and fired several rounds. The ice around the tires shattered instantly. Expressionless, he turned and walked away. The transport vehicle began to sink. Freezing lake water poured through every crack.